Let's imagine the year 2026. In this scenario, the so-called GENAS or social agency generators are more likely to be activated. But where exactly? Analyses point to places that already accumulate experience from Generation Z activism between 2024 and 2025, areas where elections are at stake or open crises exist, and above all, where there is an explosive combination, low well-being, political freedoms that still exist, and a high youth population connected to the internet. So, where are the GENAS most likely to act in 2026? We start with South Asia and Southeast Asia, countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, Pakistan, Indonesia, the Philippines, Timor-Leste, or the Maldives, which already have a recent history of Gen Z protests and high polarization. Next, we move to Sub-Saharan Africa, especially in its urban areas and the Atlantic Strip. Kenya, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and South Africa have already experienced cycles of youth protest. They combine a very young population, deep inequality, and, crucially, a certain level of political freedoms that allow for mobilization. Countries like Ivory Coast are highlighted in reports. They have a better situation in political rights than their neighbors, but worse outcomes in well-being, a formula we have already seen trigger protests. In North Africa and the Arab Mediterranean, countries like Morocco, Tunisia, and Egypt are candidates to see the continuation of these mobilizations. On the other side of the ocean, in Latin America, the alert is in countries like Peru, Mexico, Ecuador, Colombia, and Honduras. The recipe is well known: chronic inequality and corruption, a precarious youth, governments that are permanently questioned, and yet relatively high levels of political freedom that offer space for protest.